What do you do, baby? My name is Bob.
And I'm Lori.
And we're the Shillingis. Thank you so much, guys, for watching our YouTube video. We're so excited to be back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
A while.
Right? But it's good to be back. Listen, guys, we have so much fun content prepared for you guys. So much fun videos.
So much.
Good conversations, fun stuff, you know? Yeah.
So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get that email, and make sure you hit that notification button as well so you know it's a ring when it's Bob and Lori, the Shillingis.
Okay, drop in that video. I just want to jump in today's video. Honestly, I think it's an important topic. For those of us who have been following our YouTube channel, we've been married now for 9 months. I feel like we need like some good background music. Thank you. 9 months. 9 months. A baby could have been born. No, a baby was not born. A baby, not yet. Not yet, right? Not yet. Well, listen, but you know what? In these 9 months, there's so much that we have learned about one another, and we've been together for 2 years before that, as courting in our relationship, right? So we have a really, really important video, and I know some of you may be watching this and be like, 9 months, and you guys have the most important key for like a happy marriage. What do you guys know? You know what I mean?
What are y'all talking about? Huh?
Right? But you know what? It's like, this is something we've learned in our relationship, but we've also been around other marriages, people who have been married for like 20, 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
And they're saying the exact same key that we're going to share today. So make sure you watch till the end of the video.
We got the sauce for you guys. You got the sauce.
Whip it. And so, Lord, so are you guys ready?
You guys ready? Come in closer.
Yeah, you all need to come in.
Just a little bit. Coming closer.
Yeah, a little bit. We don't just share this. This is the secret sauce.
This is secret stuff.
It's the good.
Guys, it's
communication. That was good. Really, it might sound simple, it may sound easy, but the key, I mean, there are many keys to a happy and successful marriage, but one of the main keys is communication.
Yeah, that's one thing that these 9 months, these 2 years, almost 3 years, going to be in August.
You're right.
Guys, communication, without that, like your relationship, marriage, whatever you may call it, it does not stand a chance. If you don't have communication up in there, if you don't have it mixed up in there some way, somehow, it doesn't stand a chance.
Right. And I think that people need to know, like, how did we come to that realization in our marriage, right? Again, it's been only 9 months.
But we got some things to say.
We got
some things.
Like, you learn a lot in 9 months. I'll say that much.
Yeah,
right?
you learn a lot, honestly. Yeah. When we first started, guys, I'm St. Lucian and he's Ugandan.
Right. So we're going way back. This is before we even got married. This is when we were, dating, courting, actually. Courting. And I think from like way back, we understood that communication is a big part, because before I was like, Lori knows this about me, like I was a closed book in a way that, hey, you know that you would explain this best, but I'll be like, it was so hard to like get into the deeper stuff. So
okay. You'll ask him, oh, Bob, how was your day? It was good. We were courting for a year. How's your day, Bob?
That wasn't that bad.
It was good. And for him, he was telling you exactly how he felt. His day was good. But it's like, as your girlfriend, as someone you're courting, seems to be married to, your day ain't just good, Like, it's not, I don't want to hear, oh, my day was good. Tell me how you feel. Tell me, oh, did you go for a walk today? Like, Bob was so closed off in the beginning, where our communication was lacking. And for me,
wild.
I was like, I need to know every little bit of thing. And for him, it was just not like that.
That's so true. It's crazy how, like, for me, I didn't even think about it like that. I don't know if it's like a culture thing where, men don't share their feelings like that or their emotions. But from the beginning, she called me out on it, actually. And it was one of those things that I had to like, oh, okay, so I have to share how I feel now, you know? All my guys out there, you know how I feel. But it took a while, you know, like, again, it comes back to our culture and how we've been brought up. I feel like we've all, guys have been taught, you know, to be a man, you know, you can't share your feelings, you know, all that macho man stuff. But I feel like in a relationship, what happens, and this is going on courting, and now we get married, and we've been learning these things, and we just want to share with you, give you some good value, something we could learn from each other. You know what I mean? But yeah, what happened and what we started learning, and we were just talking about this, sharing this before we even shared this video, is that things start like piling up in there.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't share, when you don't communicate, when you don't and open up, you know, it's like things start to bubble up, and things, it's like a little bottle, and you just keep pouring more and more water, and at some point that bottle overflows, and then suddenly it's like, oh my God, what just happened? What's going on?
Yeah, it becomes like, it becomes a little scary because you never knew that you had those feelings bottled up, and then when you get into an argument or you get frustrated, everything starts flowing out.
Yes.
Oh, remember when you did this to me and you hurt me, so that's why I'm acting out like this, because you hurt me. And it's like, yeah, but that happened last year. What you holding on to that for?
Right.
You know, I struggle with that, where I used to hold on to things, and I held on to it a lot. So when like we would, you know, have our moments of disagreements, it was just, yeah, you did this and this and this and this. It's like, Lori, like, let it go.
You gotta let it go.
And I had to I would hold on to it until I felt right to tell you how I felt. But, you know, with communication, it really helped. It really, really made that change, where it's like I would have to sit down and talk about it, and we would have to reason with each other.
Yes.
And that was really big for us.
Yes. And like, there's so much to this conversation, right? Because like, that's just one side of it, right? That's just the side of like, okay, you're not sharing, and now you have to start sharing your feelings. Now, there's the other side to it, which is another thing I've been learning. And it's funny when you're, you know, courting someone, but you're not living together, and then you get married, and then that just changes everything. You know, that just changes everything, because before you're seeing the person every other day or every week or so, but now, boom, you're living in the same house, and some of you may be in that scenario right now. And suddenly it's like, oh, okay, so you're gonna be here always, huh? So when it comes to communication, I think another big thing that we learned, and this is something that we've talked about privately already in our communication time, and one thing we realized is that there's also a way to communicate, like how to communicate effectively. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, one thing to communicate effectively. When it comes to that, it's a total different ballgame.
Right.
Because you can be a great communicator, you can be someone who negotiates well, but when it comes to the effective way of doing it, it's the tone. Yeah. It's when you say it. Yep. And it's how you say it. You know, because women sometimes can be very emotional. Like, no matter what, you know, some girls say, oh, I'm hard, oh, I'm this and that. No, some girls, like, you need to know like, how to speak to someone. That's like so even true. For on the wife's side or the spousal side of speaking to your husband, you need to understand that, you know, they have emotions as well. You know, you understand that husbands, like, it's not just they're hard all the time. It's, you need to speak to your husband with respect. You know, knowing, you know, that you love them and you respect them as the head of the home. Right.
And honestly, that's just like so true. And for all my homies out there, like what she just said when it comes to like, you know, the emotion, because both sexes are emotional, right? Both sexes have emotions in that sense. But like, I have really learned that the hard way, unfortunately, when it comes to like the emotions of a woman, right? And sometimes you say, and again, that's what I was saying before, you'd say something and in your head, like, it sounds okay, but then you say it and then it's like, wait, like, is it you don't think it's something that bad, but it's like, you know, how she would perceive it is really, really like, it can get dicey. And just to like piggyback off what she just spoke about regarding, you know, her, from the woman's side speaking to the man, you know, that's also so key, because I feel, and we've talked about this before, and like, I don't know if it's like an ego thing as well too, but like, once you come in a very like hard way or hostile way, I'm talking like from a woman towards a man, once you come like hostile or hard, or like, it's like immediately as a guy, again, it may be an ego thing that we need to work on, to be honest, but immediately like our senses are like popped up, and like we have to like be macho and alpha, and then suddenly we're like reacting in a way that's like, oh, you're coming hard at me, okay, let's go. You know, which is not the right way to communicate, right? It's definitely not the right way, and that's what
definitely. And just like this just ties into what we're gonna talk about next, actually, and that's like, you guys are one team.
Yes.
In this together.
Exactly.
Not fighting, you know, for a spot or a title.
Right.
It's like we're on the same level.
Yeah, especially when it's, sorry about that, but especially when it comes to like disagreements, or when you're having like a misunderstanding, it's like you're not there to win. That is key. Hey, I see you there. You're not there to win. You don't have to win it. I see you. Yeah, I know you needed to hear that. It's just for you. I know we've been there in an argument, and like at some point you're just going at it because you're trying to win the argument. But like, if you're in the same team, you kind of come to the beginning. The winning is like, okay, we come to an understanding. We're both coming to a resolution here. It's not about a winning of like, yo, I got my point across, I'm right. You know, that doesn't work. It really cannot work. So I think that's another big part of it, is that, look, guys, you're on the same team. About that, another big part of communication that we want to share, and that we've been learning, and we've been learning from others as well, other successful marriages out there, is that, you know, just to create a safe space, you know, especially for someone who's like myself before, where I wasn't a fan of like opening up everything and letting you see all that's there. It's like, it's really important to have like a safe space that, yo, if I do communicate, you know, I'm not gonna be met with like, oh, so why are you thinking like that? So you've been feeling like that now this time? No. Make time to communicate. And I think for us, sometimes it's either like in the house, like we're like, okay, we gotta talk. Like sometimes we have like kind of like meetings in a sense, and just like talk out in general. But even like in the car, I think that's a really popular one for us. Like when you're having like a long drive or something, it's like a time like, okay, maybe there's something on your chest and you've been waiting. You've been waiting for the right time, like we talked about earlier, just to find that right time. And honestly, guys, like there's so much bliss and so much happiness that could just come from communicating, right? And I feel like without that communication, there's things that become misunderstood, like we spoke about. Without that miscommunication, things just start being bottled in there, and you're not getting that out, and that kills your relationship. So guys, thank you so much once again for watching our video. I wanted to let us know in the comments like what stood out to you in this, what maybe other tips you would have to share with us. Look, man, like we said, we've been at this for 9 months. So we're no pros or whatever, but we hope this has been of value to you. We hope this is something that will impact your life as well. So let us know. Make sure you click that like button. Make sure you click that subscribe button. And because we've been at this at 9 months and we're starting our YouTube channel, you know, we want to keep sharing this. We want to, you know, you're coming along on our journey, right? As we grow together, as we build this. I wonder if like this conversation, this whole topic will change like a year or 2 years later on, or 5 years later on. But I just hope you can be along the journey with us. And to be on that journey, just make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification, because we are dropping videos every week. We've been consistent with that for you guys. And we want to bring good value, bring quality value as well. So once again, y'all, thanks so much for watching our video. And remember, I'm Bob.
And I'm Lori.
And we're the Shillingis. Have a blessed day, y'all.